Hey everyone, it's Bill from Competition Cars, and now I have another beautiful Cadillac. You've probably seen this car in some of the other videos and background pictures on Bring a Trailer. This is a 1984 Cadillac Eldorado Biarritz convertible, burgundy interior, burgundy exterior, with a white convertible top. This car has 15,000 right miles. It is a very beautiful car. It is mostly original paint. I had new bumper fillers put in. When I bought the car, the bumper fillers were bad, so I had new fillers done front and back. This fender, the top of this fender has had some paint work because it was an older couple, obviously, that had the car. So on the top of the fender, there's some scratches and dings on it that just couldn't buff and touch. So we had that fender, top of that fender blended, put the matching stripe back on it to match the rest of the car. A very small handful of little touch-ups here and there, which I'll go over. You're gonna see this video on YouTube first, but it will be going live on Bring a Trailer at some point. So here's what is flawed on the car. There was two chips here on this edge that were touched up right there. The top of the trunk and the top of the hood had some checking in it. Now under the fluorescent light, it shows up way more than it shows up outside in the natural light. So I wanted to do this video so you can see how it's gonna look if you have the car in the fluorescent light. Outside, the paint looks amazing. The sides are perfect. And I don't want to use perfect, but the sides are excellent compared to the trunk and the hood. There's a little blemish here. And you can see under this light, these LED lights just intensify what we call checking. And it is very light checking. But again, I want you to have a realistic view of what you're buying. That way, if you do have the car in the fluorescent light, you're going, what's the deal with the paint? But it's not terrible, but it is there. There was another spot I left alone. I had my dent guy try to get it out. There was a little scuff here and here that we buffed out. Slight evidence of it right there. You can see above that light. There's a little bit of an indentation here, a slight dent that my dent guy just could not get out. He said if the fender was off the car, he could get to it, but I wasn't about to disassemble the fender. The other little flaw you're gonna find is an outward dent right here that he couldn't get out. So you've got just a couple of minimal flaws on the car. Nothing crazy, but enough to, for me to point them out just so you know. Wheel covers are beautiful. All the trim and the bright work look good. Now, what I suspect happened here is they must have hit something in their garage. So you got that little spot there, and there's a crack right here on the top of the bumper, right there, okay? And the only way to fix that I'm aware of is just replace the bumper. But again, these are very minimal things that I just felt like I needed to point out. But just a beautiful car. It runs good, it drives good. It's got 15,000 miles. Got the original owner's manuals with it. You can check out the Carfax, the miles check out on the Carfax. But just a stunning car. So this is the exterior of it. Oh, one other thing I had painted, just so you know, it's mostly original, and I wanted to keep the car as original as possible. So what I did for the paint, for the checking, is I took 3000 grit and sanded the hood and the trunk. I was very careful to do it. Then I compounded and polished it, ceramic coated it, and this is what you got. This section right here, just this section right here, I went through on the paint right here. So they painted just from this line to the top of this edge down right there. I think they did a really nice job matching it up. I mean, it's not gonna match perfect. You got, old paint versus new paint. But again, if you look at what the car is as a whole, it's just stunning. These little flaws that I pick out, I'm overly picky. I want you guys to not have any surprises. Things that I've showed you, you may not have ever caught, but that's just not the way I do business. I like you guys to see everything possible. So it's a beautiful car, it's a beautiful color, extremely low miles, and just an awesome car. Cadillac did a great job on this one too as well. I like the way they downsized it, but it still does have that big car look to it, that big car feel. It's obviously not nearly as big as the 78s in back, but it's still no doubt about what you drive when you come down the road in this thing. So check it out. It is on YouTube first. It will be on Bring a Trailer soon. And that's just that'll come off right there. A little smudge, maybe some spray wax or something, but you can see the bright work looks great, except that one little spot on the front corner. So there it is. I'll do an interior video as well, guys. Enjoy it. Any questions, put them in the comment section. And this is being submitted tonight to Bring a Trailer. So I'm usually a week out before they go live. So there it is. Check it out. I will do some video in the outside natural light because I want you to see how nice this paint looks outside. That checking that I'm talking about is very, very minimal and really only an issue if you have it under a fluorescent light. And the hood is actually in better shape than the trunk as far as not having as much checking to it. But one more time there, guys. Go around so you guys can check it out. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Any questions, put them in the comment section. Have a great day.